Radical.
It's time to do YouTube's new creator survey. Let's see if this one's any different than the other ones I've done. And this one I'm going to be doing in real time with some fancy technology here. Thank you for participating in this 15-minute survey and providing feedback on your experience as a creator on YouTube. By submitting your response in this survey, you acknowledge that you are at least 18 years of age and that Google and its affiliates may use your responses to improve Google's products and services in accordance with the Google Privacy Policy. Information about your channel, such as channel ID, number of subscriptions, content type, etc., may be added to your survey responses. However, your individual responses will be combined with those of others for interpretation. If you decide to opt out after submitting your responses, please email us at creatorproducttestinggoogle.com. Always use the arrow buttons at the bottom of the page. Do not use your browser buttons to go from one page to the other. Well, I mean, that's kind of picky, right? I can't use browser buttons. Check the I agree box and then click the arrow to begin the survey. Ooh, exciting. All right. Approximately how many subscribers do you have on your main YouTube channel? Let's see here. Where are we at? 5 million now? Well, I wonder what would happen if I clicked 5 million. You know, maybe if I ask YouTube a question, they might get back to me if I click 5 million. 5 to 25K. What country are you located in? United States. Introduction. The goal of the survey is to collect information about how you use music in your YouTube videos. We'll also be introducing you to new ideas on how to use music in your content, and we'll get your thoughts and opinions on them. Have you used music in your videos in the last 90 days? Note music can be background sound, intro, outro theme, full music tracks, etc. Radically. Yes, I have. Yeah. How frequently do you use music in your videos? That's a good question. Do I use it in all the uploads? Well, yeah, you know, the outros, right? The game music and stuff of that nature. So I would say I use it in all my videos. Which of the following best describes how you use music in your videos? Oh, I gotta select all these that apply. I pay a subscription for copyright-free music. No. I connect with artists directly and use their music. No. I pay for individual song licenses. No. I use free audio libraries, a YouTube audio library. I have used that in the past. Not really so much now, but okay, we'll click it. I use music that is claimed by the copyright owner. I get yellow icons. I would say not really. It's happened before, but not really. I make my own music for my videos. I actually have in the past, I actually have used some of my own music. You know, I make some electronic type music. I don't know if you've actually heard me. You know, it's a rare thing. I'm saying it's rare. It's rare. I've only got like a certain amount of songs that I've made. I mean, should I click it? You know what? No, because I've rarely done it. I gotta be honest here. I gotta be honest on the survey. When do you use music in your videos? Indicate how frequently you use each of the following ways to use music. I use free audio libraries. YouTube library. Rarely. I rarely use that. Which of the following ways of using music do you use the most? I pay a subscription for copyright-free music. I connect with artists directly. Same stuff. Other. Let's see here. Video game music. Which of the following track types do you typically use in your videos? Artist or track, very unlikely to be recognized by my audience. Production music, ambient sounds. Artist or track is somewhat likely to be recognized. Artist or track, I don't get this. Which of the following types of music do you typically use? See, if it's types, it should be like, you know, rap, rock, this and that. I'm just going to click this one. Because you know what? YouTube, that's not the correct way to ask that question. At least I don't think it is. So fuck that question. Regardless of cost or other factors, which of the following track types would you be interested in using in your videos? Indicate the frequency at which you predict to use each type or track in a given videos. Let's see. Artist or track is very unlikely to be recognized by my audience. Production music, ambient music. Okay, I see there's different types here. Production, niche, independent artist, older popular song. Yeah, I've used a lot of older popular songs. You know. Let's see here. Artist or track is very likely to be recognized. Newer popular song. I don't use the new stuff that often, but there have been occasions. I think the 21 Pilots, I believe, was that one song. Cause of Concern, something like that. So I would say less than half the time. Rarely. Okay. Wait a second. It's like, okay, I can go under each one. My apologies. I'm thinking, taking a second here. Niche music. Would you say game music from the 90s is niche? If that's the case, then always. Yeah, okay. Because most people are not familiar with like a lot of the video game music that I use, specifically the SNES themes and stuff like that. Production music, ambient background sounds, less than half the time. Artist or track is very likely to be recognized by my audience. Newer. Wait, did I fuck this up? I think I'm gonna fuck that up. So yeah, and that one. Older popular song. Yeah, that's always. Oh, okay. I fucked the lines up. Then that's rarely. Artist or track is extremely likely to be recognized by my audience. Chart-topping song. Well, rarely. See, that seems like the same as some of the. I'm just not even gonna think about that one anymore. We're moving on. You know, should be more simplistic here. YouTube's like just all getting specific and shit. The YouTube team is developing tools that will introduce new options on how to use music in videos. In this section, we'll be walking through those tools. Have you ever received a copyright claim for using music in your video or are aware that that's going to happen? Yes, I have. Some game music specifically and some recent music. You know, I think it might have happened recently. What was the song? Let's see if I can remember what it was. And I had to like find a different version. It might have been a Bon Jovi song. No. Was it White Snake? No, it was something different. I can't remember. Now let's introduce you to some new tools YouTube is working on. YouTube is considering adding 2 new ways to use music in your videos. This is exciting. The first way is Marketplace, which consists of buying a music license. The Marketplace option is a new way for creators to license music provided by the YouTube while maintaining 100% of creator ad revenue. Music available in the Marketplace will include popular artists and major label music, as well as independent artist and production music. Now let's say you have a song you want to use in your next video. With Marketplace, you can pay an upfront flat fee for the music license. You'll also have the ability to download the track and use on any amount that you need for a single video. Marketplace will introduce for the first time a way for creators to license popular music tracks. Licenses will be priced from $2 to $300 plus. Wow, that's some news there. Like, what kind of a size creator would you have to be to find it economically beneficial to pay over $300 for a music track? I guess unless, well, maybe if it's like your intro, let's say, Who Let the Dogs Out? And you have a channel where you're walking dogs, just as an example, it might be beneficial for you to actually pay over $300 for that music track. And then that's part of your intro. But even then, I don't know. I wouldn't probably do that. Given the information so far, which aspects of Marketplace are you interested in? The ability to use a popular track in my videos, the ability to download a music track for video editing, retaining 100% of the video's revenue. Let's see here. I'm personally not interested in any of the above. I mean, just being honest here. I mean, it doesn't excite me to buy music to use in my uploads. That doesn't excite me. So I'll either use like, some ancient 90s retro game music or something else, I already have far more than I ever really need. I got like hundreds of outros, so that's really all I need. The second way of using music in your videos is sharing your video revenue with copyright owners. When you don't want to purchase licenses, you have the option of sharing your video's revenue with copyright owners instead. You can earn 50% of the total creator revenue of on your video instead of earning 0% of the revenue. Copyright owners will earn the rest of the creator revenue. That's pretty nice, actually, if you can actually share your revenue. Again, in the example of, who let the dogs out? Who. If I could, if I had a channel like that, walking dogs, that's pretty interesting. Just upload twice the amount of uploads and then boom, you're set. 50%. Imagine that these two new ways of using music are available soon. Do you expect this to increase, decrease, or not affect your music usage? I expect my music usage to stay the same. Imagine again that these two new ways of using music are available. Do you expect this to increase, decrease, or not affect how you frequently upload videos? I expect my upload frequency to stay the same. Oh, it's one of these again. Fuck these graphs. When you create videos in the future and intend to earn revenue on them, indicate how often you use a new option versus the option you use today. Please select no music for the portion of the videos you predict won't put any music on. For example, if you use music in all your videos, you can select never and put the no music in the video option. Okay. New, paying for a music license with YouTube Marketplace. Never. New, use a track and make 50% of ad revenue. I would say never. I got close to less than half the time because that is interesting. The idea that maybe I could use a popular song at random times. The actual song and not like an electronic version, but no, never. Put no music in the video. Never. Continue to use free audio libraries, YouTube libraries, less than half the time, because I rarely go into that library, but I mean, it's interesting that there's a library out there for creators. I do like that, if there's a free library out there. In the next section, wow, this thing is long. In the next section, we'd like to better understand which prices make sense for licenses for different kinds of tracks. We understand it's difficult to say with certainty how much you might pay without knowing the exact track and circumstances. However, please try your best to answer honestly and make a best guess. Imagine you're considering purchasing a license for a track that is very or somewhat unlikely to be recognized by your audience. Production music, ambient background sounds, independent artist. Indicate how likely you would be willing to pay. Did you mean to put like willing there? Indicate how likely you would be to pay. Okay, how likely you would be to pay for each of the prices below. All prices are USD. Let's say $2. I'm just going to put very unlikely to pay for anything. Like anything whatsoever. I don't care about the prices. $350. Damn, that's a high price to pay. Imagine you're considering purchasing a license for a track that is very or extremely likely to be recognized by your audience. Recent chart-topping song, older popular song. Indicate how likely you would be to pay each of the license prices below. This is like the same question, so I'm giving the same clicks here. Very, very unlikely. Optional, please share any additional feedback about marketplace, revenue share, or license pricing. Let's see. That's my answer. We thank you for your time spent taking the survey. Your response has been recorded. All right, YouTube, let's see if that is at all helpful to you in your survey about the music. There are things I like. The revenue sharing for popular songs. I do like that, they have that option. I mean, it's better than nothing. But, I mean, wow, over $300 for access to a song? That is pretty crazy. I would say it's very, very greedy by these companies. Very greedy, because you think if people are using your music on YouTube, then that's kind of like promotion for your song, your music in a way, and you should kind of be reasonable, right? You should be reasonable. And I wonder what songs would actually hit that tier. Maybe like some Beatles songs, something like that. Maybe some very well-known songs. I don't know if Who Let the Dogs Out would be one of those. I don't know. I'm just like, for some reason, that's stuck in my head. Yeah, that's going to be in my head for the rest of the day. Yep. Okay. Hope everybody enjoyed this. Did you take the survey? I'm going to take a survey in the comment section down below of all the people that took the survey.